Welcome back. This is the third in a series of videos about Growth Strategy Partners' short sale process. Hopefully you've watched the prior two videos and understand the process well. If not, please make sure that you see them so that you can understand everything. This video goes over the trust in detail. You should have an actual trust for the property that you submitted to us, or have a sample trust if you are going over this before you submitted a home to us. If you need the link to the other videos, a set of documents, or any questions answered, email us at info@gspllc.net and we'll make sure that you get what you need. When you send us the listing or address of your property, we will send you a signed offer for the property. We'll also send a trust created specifically for your client and a zip file with all of the documents that we need to negotiate a short sale with the bank. Hopefully, you have all of those documents in front of you so that we can go over them. If you don't, email us, again, info@gspllc.net, and we'll email them right back to you. In this video, we will discuss only the trust. All the rest of the paperwork, including the details of filling out the trust document, are in the paperwork video. Okay, let's talk about the trust. It's the most unusual aspect of what we do. I know that you may have heard that trusts don't work and don't sign your home over to anyone, etc. I want you to know exactly what the trust is and how and why we use it. The trust helps you and your homeowner to resell the house, and it absolutely does not take the house out of the homeowner's control. We've had the trust and our process reviewed by attorneys, by escrow, by title, and by several lenders. We've closed many transactions using it. Remember the explanation of the trust in the earlier videos? We buy from the bank using our cash, remember that's the A to B transaction, and then we sell to the end buyer, the B to C transaction. Using our trust, we have closed multiple sales, including selling to end or C buyers who have bought using FHA financing, conventional financing, and cash, of course. First, our trust is not a land trust. This is a revocable trust. It is just like a family trust that you and millions of other people have to protect their property. The homeowner is the beneficiary of the trust and completely controls it because they own 100% of the beneficial interest in the trust. The homeowner has the right and can cancel the trust or change the trustee at any time that they wish. They are in complete control at all times. It requires their signature to ultimately sell the property to us, and they can walk away at any time before that. Our company, Growth Strategy Partners, is the trustee of the trust, which allows us to do our job, but the homeowner is in control from beginning to end. There are several purposes for the trust. Because we are the trustees of the trust and have been directed by the homeowner to get the home sold through the short sale, our attorneys can now work directly with us when they negotiate with the bank, rather than being required to go to every homeowner for direction. It's the only way that our attorneys can keep control of the process, and the only way that they will do the negotiation. Because the homeowner created the trust and is the beneficiary of the trust, and the trust is the owner of the property, the trust sells the property, the chain of title is not broken. That's very important to see, and we'll review that in a couple of moments. You represent the trust as the listing agent when we sell the house to the end or the C buyer. Okay, let's review how the sale works through the trust. Remember the diagram that we used in the earlier videos? The homeowner creates the trust using our documents, and it's named the 123 Main Street, or whatever the address of the property is, Revocable Trust. So in this case, it'll be the 123 Main Street Revocable Trust. The homeowner deeds the home into his trust. Remember, the homeowner is the beneficiary and owns 100% of the beneficial interest in the trust and is in complete control. Our company is the trustee and is directed by the homeowner to negotiate with the bank, sell the home, and avoid foreclosure if possible. We, the trustee, hire the attorneys at our expense to negotiate directly with the bank. We open escrow to buy the beneficial interest in the trust from the homeowner. Then in this process, we get agreement from the bank, and then through escrow, we use our cash to pay off the loan on the house, and we buy the beneficial interest in this trust. The home remains in the trust. It's at that point that you get your first commission, because the A to B sale from the homeowner to us is completed. Your homeowner avoids foreclosure and hopefully saves his credit. The trust then sells the house to the end buyer. That's when you get your second commissions. The trust is then dissolved because the only asset in the trust, the house, has been sold. That's it. It's not really complex. And all of this happens through escrow behind the scenes. And by doing this, your client gets free representation from an attorney to save his credit and avoid foreclosure, and you double your commissions and save weeks of time, hassle, and work. Now, the next videos that we're going to be going through explain the paperwork in detail and then cover some frequently asked questions. I look forward to seeing you there.